We are sticking around, boys, and we got to finish it out with our toast of the night for sure. And we'll also take some other questions from the YouTube chat.
Jeff, are we live?
We are live. We're live, Sean. We're live.
Gotcha. That's why I asked the question. I knew you were going to say that.
No, I appreciate you asking because we don't want you to. All right. Here we got a question from Tommy. Tommy from Toledo.
Tommy from Toledo.
From Toledo asked, where's the toughest crowd that each of you have either played or coached in? Where's the place that the rabid fans, the craziest place you guys have ever been?
Go ahead, Arch.
Oh man, I think toughest place probably I've ever played is Cole Field House, old Maryland Terrapins Cole Field House. That place was, it was a death trap in there. It felt like, Cameron was Cameron, but I always felt like Cole Field House just was really, really an eerie feeling when you were playing there. As a coach, probably have been in every arena that you can, but in my time, Mackey Arena at Purdue Boilermakers is about as good as it's going to get in college in terms of college basketball environment. They have it going at an unprecedented level in places that I've been.
Yeah, Jeff, first of all, I have to tell you, I'm very fortunate, and I think Arch is too, that I actually coached in two of the best home courts in college basketball.
Yeah, so did I.
As the coach.
Yep.
Xavier, the Cintas Center, Xavier, and McHale Center, unreal, off the charts. Other coaches would have maybe given you one of those two as their answer, but the place that still, I can't believe it, and maybe it was the timing of when I was there, Cameron Indoor Stadium, Duke. They have that beginning of, here comes Duke. And it's insane. It's just insane. It just feels like, you have no room on the sideline. It's hot, great talent on the other team. And I'd say Cameron Indoor Stadium. And then maybe on a quieter level, just maybe not as big of a deal, Arch, I'd say UD Arena for me as a visitor, very, very hard to play in.
UD Arena is a special place I've never obviously gone in there as a road team, but coached a lot of games in there, a lot of big games, and that never disappoints. It doesn't matter who you play or when you play them. Place never disappoints. You turn on the television, you see the Carrier Dome, they're playing Clemson. There's probably 8,000 out of 30 seats. Yeah. If UD Arena would be full every single night, doesn't matter who they play.
I'll tell you one place that doesn't have a good home court right now is Pauley Pavilion. I watched the Los Angeles Rams play the Arizona Cardinals last night. I thought there was 150,000 people in that stadium. And about 12 miles down the road, they won't let a single fan eat popcorn and watch the Bruins, man. I feel bad for those guys.
Hey, that is a significant disadvantage in winning the Pac-12 for them.
And USC as well. Oregon.
Because nobody shows up.
Because I'm going to tell you this much,
Sean.
It's changed a little bit. It's changed a little bit.
All right.
But I'm just telling you this much. When they play in McHale, it's going to be 14,000 people in there. And when Arizona plays in Pauley, there's going to be nobody but Bill Walton and Dave Pash.
All right. Let's do some rapid fire, quicker answers. I know that's not either of your strengths, but especially Sean.
Quick, Arch. Quick, in and out.
All right, I'm giving this one to Arch. Because I know he picked this team to win the Big Ten. Patrick Glazer asked, what is Ohio State's ceiling when Justice Suing is back? And I think Suing's going to be back here in a couple weeks.
It goes up because he's a very versatile defender. And if Ohio State's going to get to where they want to get to, they're going to have to defend a little bit better than they have here in the early part. They have the offense, but to me, Suing gives them sort of a Swiss Army knife. He can do a lot, and I think he helps their defense.
All right, Sean. Timothy Rosario asked, should Gonzaga be trying to run more of their offense through Chet Holmgren? I feel like they need that option when playing better teams that can stop Drew Timme, maybe because of, Timme does struggle against some length.
What's the name of the guy who asked that question, Jeff?
Timothy Rosario. Timothy.
Tim, are you feeling okay? Are you all right? I love to make sure you're safe. They just scored 110 and 115 points. They have America's most feared offense. Historically, they may have the best offense in the history of college basketball. Whatever they're doing, do not under any circumstances change.
I like it. All right. From Will, this is for Arch, right up your speed, Arch. What does Indiana need to do to beat Purdue on Thursday?
They're going to have to find a way to defend the post, and I think part of it will be their perimeter players doing a great job disrupting, which they've done this year. 1 pass away, 2 passes away, make their offense delay the rhythm. And then maybe at some point in time, throw a double in there on Travion and keep them off balance.
Make sure too, everybody who's watching right now, make sure you subscribe to the Field of 68's After Dark channel. Please make sure you do that. Every night we go on again, and we're trying to ramp this thing up. It's been on Sirius now, so you can watch it a lot of different ways, but YouTube is certainly one way that you can be kept up to date every single night. All right. We got another one here from Rob Zodiac. After tonight's scare against Northwestern, Sean Miller, is Wisconsin a legitimate Big Ten contender, or was this just an off night?
I mean, Arch is more equipped to answer that. Go ahead, Arch. Go ahead.
Hard game. Anywhere in the Big Ten on the road is very difficult. Northwestern traditionally is going to be in every single game they play late. They've had some tough losses, but it's hard to win on the road. Wisconsin right now is playing as well as anybody in the Big Ten. And when you factor in the Kohl Center as their home court, they're going to be in business all the way until the end of the regular season.
I can't answer a question about Wisconsin. When you say Wisconsin to me, I think about Frank Kaminsky. I wake up in the middle of the night. It's hard. It's hard to deal with, man. Yeah, I don't.
Have you seen Frank since? Have you seen Frank since?
Yeah, I saw him playing.
He's in Phoenix.
Oh, right. That's right. Frank.
Frank probably. He had a great game. He had one of the best games of his career the night I showed up, and that's the third time he's done that.
All right, I got a question for both of you guys. Ready? Here's a good one. Who's your favorite referee? Each one of you. Who's your favorite ref? The guy that you love seeing when he'd do your games. Sean, start.
Tony Padilla. I really like him. Yeah. And I coached, I forget how many it ended up being, Jeff, maybe 700 and some. I got thrown out of one game in my career. He's actually the guy that got me, and I deserved it. But what I love about him is what you see is what you get.
What did you say, Sean? What exactly did you say?
It was probably more my demeanor. It was probably not a one thing that was said. It was just a cumulative pounding effect that I gave the crew that night. I deserved it.
Hey, Arch, before you answer the question, have you ever seen a coach sweat more than Sean Miller?
Gary Williams.
Bruce Pearl. Gary Williams, Bruce Pearl.
Gary Williams took it to a pretty good level.
Why did you wear white though? When you sweat that much, aren't you supposed to wear a dark color?
No, that makes it worse. Yeah. When I was at my best, I wore a black or blue suit, didn't take my coat off, and had a white shirt, and the tie kind of helped me. Anytime I tried to experiment, it was a definite disaster. But Bruce Pearl and Gary Williams, let me tell you something right now. Like I might be in their neighborhood, but I don't know if I'm them.
That one picture of you, they got that one picture of you where you are.
That night
you
I was
look
sick.
like you look like you just came out of the shower.
Yeah, I was sick that night.
Arch, your favorite ref? Who is it?
That's hard. Sometimes I think
how many? You don't like any of them?
I like a lot of them. Honestly, my favorite guy when I saw him show up in a game was probably more from my playing days. I used to have a good time when it was Carl Hess. And I know he's a very unpopular referee in some cases, but Carl Hess, boy, would he break you down if you were over there. He would hit you right between the eyes every once in a while. But when I was a player, Carl Hess, I think he tried to help me out. I needed some help out there.
You know what we got to do?
Valentine, I got a soft spot for
Teddy Valentine.
I'm going to get Teddy on with you. Next time, I'm going to see if Teddy can come on with us. We're going to try to get Teddy on with us.
Yeah, great.
All he does is talks about the games that he helped us score points in when we were in college.
And